process for some of these teams going forward, and all in is what, second place at this point, but they can slip further down.
Voilà, cette fois-ci, cette semaine, j'ai pas eu de douille de la part de mon Elgato, c'est bon. Il capte le jeu cette fois. Allez, la Street Fighter League va commencer bientôt cette semaine. Je me demande ce que ça va donner parce que la semaine dernière, on a quand même eu du gros lourd. Hein. C'était super bien les matchs qu'on a eu. Pas beaucoup de sets en plus. Donc là, je me tarde de voir ce que ça va donner. Est-ce que ça sera aussi bien ou pas? Là, quand même, JB et Strider, ça peut être pas mal. Smug versus iDom. Ouais, c'était un truc de fou, Libécon. On veut moins de 7, hein, en tout cas.
I am here with the reigning Capcom Cup champion, Team All-In's captain, iDom. How you doing, bro?
I'm good.
Want to have a rap battle?
Petit pain, King of Fighters 15 ne t'intéresse pas?
Right now, you guys are top 2 in the league. Looking amazing.
En fait, j'ai été plutôt déçu des graphismes là. Alors, c'est fou parce que je regarde les tweets de Frionel qui est complètement émerveillé. Émerveillé de ouf, on aurait dit, on a vraiment on dirait que c'est le King of Fighters de ses rêves. Et moi quand je le vois, bon, je suis pas, j'aimais beaucoup King of Fighters à l'époque, 98, 2002, mais alors là le 15 il me dit rien. Pour moi c'est des graphismes de jeux mobiles. Les persos ils sont trop lisses. Après, j'ai vu, en comparaison par rapport à 14, par rapport à KOF 14, je me dis, ah oui, quand même, il y a eu des progrès. Mais c'est pas les progrès next-gen qu'on attendait, je pense. Après, bon, j'attends de voir du gameplay. Mais il fallait pas être épileptique hein, pour regarder le trailer. Le trailer d'annonce, c'était too much, là.
Actually, while we're here on camera, what do you think your best skill is in basketball?
Oh my God, I already been through this, Rob. I've been through this, Rob, bro. I'm a floor general.
Bien sûr, en vrai, il rend bien KOF 15, je trouve. Bah, en réalité, moi, j'ai regardé KOF 15 au début en me disant ça va être un jeu de combat next-gen comme on l'attend. Mais tu vois, on passe de Mortal Kombat 11, qui c'est incroyable hein, graphiquement pour un jeu de combat en plus. Et là, tu te dis, oh, ça va donner quoi les jeux de combat next-gen? Et là, en plus, avec le teasing pour King of Fighters 15 qui a duré un mois, hein, quand même, le teasing. Pour ensuite être reporté. Tu te dis, pour qu'ils reportent, il doit y avoir une sacrée raison. Et après, ils ont refait une annonce un peu à l'arrache. Et là, tu te dis, bon, en plus, c'était après une Street Fighter League, je m'en rappelle. Il fallait rester un petit peu plus réveillé pour voir le trailer. Et je me suis dit, tout ça pour ça. C'est pas fou. Déjà, j'étais pas fan de base des graphismes de KOF 14 et là du 15 bon, ça me fait ni chaud ni froid, c'est même juste un peu décevant parce que je m'attendais à beaucoup plus, mais ceux qui ont joué à KOF 14 forcément ils peuvent être que contents. Ah oui, je vais baisser un peu le son du jeu.
Well, we've been practicing a lot ever since like Street Fighter League started, and honestly I think Strider and SKZ are playing good. It's just like bad draws and like little mistakes. I mean, like I said, they keep getting like do 7.
Bigal, t'as vu le mode de Tifa dans Tekken 7? Il est trop stylé. Dommage que ça ne soit qu'un mode. Bah après ils ont dit qu'il n'y aura pas Tifa hein, dans Tekken 7. Hein. Faut pas y croire. Hein. Mais le mode c'est pas mal franchement. Une des raisons pour laquelle c'est trop bien aussi de jouer sur PC, c'est pour les modes quoi. T'as des modes trop bien.
And you've been asked since you've been 10. Oh my God. And we can play tonight.
Okay.
All right, iDom. Well, right now you definitely have.
Ouais, Oreos pour les vidéos d'annonce de personnages pour Shinobi, c'était beaucoup trop. Les deux autres, ils se sont. Je pense qu'ils ont écouté la communauté. Là. Je pense que là, ils ont vraiment écouté parce que c'était vraiment abusé. Hein, les moments où ils coupaient, le montage, il était vraiment pas bon.
I'm glad that he touched up on the NLBC Classic. Again, they've gone head-to-head so many times, but again, iDom is really showing his dominance over Smug. Again, not to take away from Smug, as that last week's battle went down to the final thunderclap, by the way.
That's true. That's
from
definitely
iDom's
true.
Laura.
I mean, if you think about it, like you said, these guys have definitely played a bunch of matches. They know how each other play. And the NLBC Classic is something that I watch every week, right? You're looking forward to those matches. And that was still one of the best fights I've seen.
Les modes Switch aussi, c'est sacrément drôle.
It was ridiculous. If you have not seen that, you're
Ah, il faut
crazy.
que je vois ça parce que j'ai pas trop vu les modes Switch.
You want to pay attention to it. We still have to hear a little bit from Oil King representing UYU, and Rob TV is on the stage with that interview.
I am here with the fashionable leader, Oil King. How are you doing?
I'm good.
Ouais, Oil King, les shorts, ils sont de plus en plus courts là. C'est un petit shorty cette semaine.
It's the truth. It's the truth.
I need to tell you again.
Je sais pas comment il fait, hein, parce que moi je suis une frileuse de fou. En tournoi, et limite à Las Vegas, il faut une doudoune. Parce qu'ils mettent la clim à fond. C'est invivable hein, pour moi. À l'extérieur, il fait 45-50 degrés. Et puis en intérieur, il perd 30 degrés. Et après, tu vois Oil King en short. Moi, j'ai beaucoup de respect pour les joueurs en short. Ce que je disais, ouais, c'est vachement court là, son short. C'est un shorty là.
When you talked about how sometimes your instincts take over. And with your back to the wall there, when you could have been scared and just sat there and blocked, you actually hit Xian with like, I want to say about 3 EXDPs.
Ouais, je suis quand même déçue qu'on n'ait pas Tifa dans Tekken, quoi. On a quand même Noctis, tu vois, ils ont toqué chez Square, ou Square a toqué chez Namco. Tu te dis, c'était tellement proche de Tifa, surtout FF7 Remake, tu vois. Et on a Noctis. C'est trop dommage.
His health bar?
His health bar
Yeah.
still alive. I think he don't care
It's not that big of a risk to him
yet.
to...
Bah ouais, c'était au moment où ça poussait FF15.
Same situation.
Tu dis, ah, ça se serait joué à 2 ans. On aurait eu peut-être Tifa. Après, bon, FF7, tu touches pas. C'est Nintendo, ils peuvent avec Smash, mais je sais pas. C'est trop sacré pour que ça soit en guest partout là. Salut Majin. Majin le démon. Bah oui, Mirai, c'est très Sasuke comme coupe de cheveux en plus. Même la tenue de Noctis, tu vois, ça fait... Ça ressemble. Après, Noctis est très bien fait. Hein. Dans Tekken 7, vraiment super.
Of course, we will not ban this, you know, Kami. And iDom, no matter what we ban, both characters very strong.
Oh, Discord, ouais, il me manque aussi le Noctis de Versus 13. Franchement, je m'attendais à un perso de ouf, et au final, bon, ça fait vraiment le prince dans le 15. Ils ont mis cette personnalité où prince grincheux là. Oh, il était chiant. Ouais, franchement, le trailer de Versus 13, c'était un truc de fou. Je me rappelle, j'étais au lycée. J'ai revu le trailer, mais des tonnes de fois avec la chanson Somnous. Le mec, il est juste comme ça. Dans son trailer, la moitié du temps, même 3/4 du temps, il est comme ça. Et il était stylé. Il était comme ça. Il dort, il se réveille, avec ses yeux rouges. Après, il se lève de son trône, il avance, il voit les soldats, il balance des épées, il invoque des cristaux. Il était incroyable. Il n'a pas beaucoup agi, mais il était trop stylé. Le perso, il était classe rien qu'en dormant. Ah, c'était trop stylé Versus 13. Pour moi, c'est différent du 15. C'est pas le même jeu, là. Ils ont tellement tout modifié. Même le personnage féminin. Allez, c'est parti, en tenue de Noël. Oui, moi, je peux rien dire. Hein. J'ai toujours pas viré mes décos de Noël de mon salon. Donc, voir des joueurs jouer avec des tenues de Noël, En fin janvier, je ne peux absolument rien dire. Ah ouais, avec le G. G et Rachid, pour commencer. Là, ça fait plaisir, tu vois, on commence pas avec 7.
Yeah, I mean, the mixer, I feel like, is really going to be the name of the game. That way you can kind of delay it to catch that cross up, to jump in, as well as just control a little bit of the ground game as well. Push to the corner and see how they react. But now you get into a dangerous area.
Oh, le crush counter direct, allez, ça y est. Ça commence. Jay, il est vénère.
Wheel kick, look at this. Now you're on the other side and you got to guess for your life. No command throw. I'm waking up with these legs, bro. The three-frame.
Oh, et il sort trop vite. Ce coup, il sort grave vite. En plus, il a le temps de se retourner, tu sais.
And so we talked about the normals that Rashid presents when it comes to this part of the game, right? This phase of the game. Crouching Fear is definitely a great normal, but then G has some great normals of his own. Crouching medium kick, stand roundhouse, forward heavy punch. There's so many normals that just reach out and can possibly crush counter.
I mean, and stand jab, another one, right? Like just so many pokes. That big jumping heavy punch coming from Rashid right now. Get in.
Allez, la shove dans le coin.
Oh,
we got caught.
Stun.
Ça arrive super vite.
Les
dégâts, le mix-up derrière.
I saw him move forward. I was like, this is gonna be cross under. No ankle insurance on anybody's legs. We're all broken right now.
Ankle insurance or angle insurance, right? Which way is he coming? Stand medium kick. Once again, yeah, you talked about those normals, and they're definitely kind of keeping Rashid at bay, but not for long.
Trop bien joué l'entière.
JB looking good this first game, third round, trying to close out. You want that momentum. 801 Strider says, nah, nothing doing.
Oh, that slight hesitation. Got the crouch jab, and I like 801 Strider not overcommitting on that. He's not overextending after the crouch medium punch too, but JB, again, does have V trigger on deck. How is he going to control this space against 801 Strider?
He's looking for a heavy activation.
Là, c'est serré, ça joue neutral.
Probably staying heavy kick. He's just looking for the spacing right now.
Oh, bien joué ça. Non, le chimie, bien. La super comme ça. Est-ce qu'il passe par derrière? Ouais, il passe derrière.
Yo, JB. What did I say earlier? I said that these men, you cannot afford
au moment où il a fait la super, juste avant, il avait sauté par-dessus. Ça, c'est la loose.
Your towards Fierce, I think it's clipping him a lot.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure why, but it's just hitting him.
He's not pressing the right buttons, because it should be really dangerous for me to do, because he can just stand fierce. But he's not doing that a lot. Honestly, I'm just not reacting. Like that's essentially it.
Getting as many W's on the board kind of hinders their progress, or at least that safety net in that top 2 spot.
One of the things we talked about is wanting to get that full team sweep, right? So right now, any win right now on the side of UYU is going to hurt all in at this point. And we saw that last match last week
Oh, ce pressing, allez, ça y est, ça commence bien. JB on fire. Oh non, non, ça devait être le stun. Oh, oh, ce timing.
Taking to the air. Takes a throw. Man, JB is playing so well. Activation. The reversal and the punish. He's so smart. The brain on JB. You thought it was hair, that's all brain under there.
Oh, that's nasty, Steve.
En plus, il a sa barre de super. Là, il est très très bien, JB.
That's crazy. That is actually ridiculous.
EX spinning mixer. Stop it.
You did this to me, man. All right, so again, fishing with these stand medium punches. It worked last time for 801 Strider. He definitely bit to that bait.
Allez.
Oh,
il a un peu trop osé là avec le saut contre le mur.
Oh,
il a plus de respect. Hein. Ah, il est encore dans le coin là, Jay. Il faut qu'il sorte de là. C'est chaud. Ah, oh non, au moment du saut, il était pas prêt. Il avait déjà fait un coup, il a perdu.
That means the next thing you block may be activation, and it's going to be the EX tries to go
saut
for the
sur
throw.
place, ça passe
Anti-air
pas.
check. Wake up with the 3-frame
Allez, la chope, ça le met dans le coin. Il se fait interrompre.
Oh, just backing up.
Boy,
Et voilà, JB. Il remporte avec un 2-0 contre Strider.
So important. What did we say? The team sweep is pivotal right now, and they've already.
Ça commence fort là pour les Wii U. En fait, il faut qu'ils reviennent hein, parce que les Wii U, ils sont vraiment tout en bas du classement. Ils ont, je sais même plus s'ils ont gagné un seul match. Hein. Ils étaient pendant des semaines à 0 points. Donc là, il faut quand même qu'ils sauvent l'honneur. Hein. Pourtant, c'était une équipe favorite. Hein. Ah bon, Plex, ouais. C'est la marque Gaming Skill Corp de Boulanger. On a la même chaise. Ouh, Disco, t'allais mettre toute ta thune sur G. Et bah là, tu vois, il a beau avoir un des persos les plus stylés du jeu, ça suffit pas. En même temps, JB avec son Rachid, là, il vénère. Hein. Ah putain, ouais, j'ai la boutique, ils ont bien rien gagné pour l'instant, l'équipe Wii U. Ils sont à 0. Ils ont gagné aucun match.
Shinobi is like, hey, I dare you to lose right now. That puts you right in our sights to go up in this playoff picture. All right, here we go.
Oh bon. Ça y est, on a notre premier duo de SAT.
Nice check.
Ça commence, oui, bien sûr.
You guys look exactly alike.
Ooh. Wow, tries to go for the anti-air. Nice pick up there by Kami. Anti-air, yeah, you got to stop with the jump. A good pickup and conversion on the damage. Even gets the corner off of it. SKZ in control right now. A little bit of 40% left on the bar.
Like that.
Activation, side switch.
We haven't seen that too much from Kami either. The crouching heavy kick to go to the activation like that. Slow adaptation. Still made nonetheless.
Oh là là, le DPX comme ça. Ah, ça se permet des choses comme ça là.
Try to steal some turns in between on that pressure, and you got to be prepared, right? Oh, I love that punish.
Big time, yeah. A lot of space afterwards, but SKZ fighting his way back. A lot of forward movement on the ground.
Ooh, anti-air, crouching, heavy punch, heavy kick, excuse me. Interrupt, I like that.
Dash twice, what's the need? Oh, moving. Oh, I like that. You know, that's great for Kami. Didn't get caught in the full extent of that standing heavy kick.
Jump in, almost finds his mark. SKZ, whittling down at that life bar. No check this time. Activate.
Allez, le pressing, ça gratte tellement la garde, de toute façon. Putain, c'est jamais pour rien. Hein. Regardez la barre. Ça fait mal quand même en garde. Hein. Oh, là, super derrière. Il y aura quand même un petit damage reduce. Hein. Ah, ça tue quand même. Je suis trop habitué au damage reduce dans Soul Calibur, moi. Dans Soul Calibur, on est plus sympa. Hein. Là, il aurait resté un pixel de vie. Ah. Des fois, tu dis le jeu, vas-y, il a envie de terminer la partie. Il te donne le round. Hop. Ah, ça fait mal. Hein.
Okay, push the V skill too. I like this. I like it even more so for Kami. I feel like his
bientôt le stun.
Et ouais. Look at the stun. Early, not gonna be able to kill, but still.
Et vénère Kami.
Advantage in favor at this point.
Ah là-bas, il n'y a pas de punition derrière, dommage. Et le perfect, hein. Pourtant, ça a duré quand même un petit peu ce round. Hein. Donc c'était vraiment un très bon jeu de sa part tout au long. En plus, avec les dégâts que tu te prends en garde là, c'est fort de mettre un perfect.
No mix.
Still moving. Jesus Christ.
All these. That V skill 2 powered Hecaton craze is really nice. It's just like the punch. I love that, man. It looks so sick, and it's really good on wake up as well. Covers a lot of screen distance.
Oh. Yeah, when you don't want to play neutral, just do that, right?
Yeah.
Actually, just covers so much ground. Here we go. Kami getting started. Forward, heavy
oh, le DPX, il passe.
Out from SKZ out the corner. Activation route from the Hecaton Crease.
Oh, the low forward almost.
Jesus Christ.
Defense looking good on the side of Kami.
It's okay.
Just look at how Kami's navigating this V trigger. Dashes out.
Oh, le combo qui passe pas.
Oh. I don't know if
Et voilà la super.
I think she's gonna. I think it's gonna live. No. Live.
Bon là, je sais pas. Est-ce que c'est...
Oh my god.
C'est incroyable. Là, je me dis quand même. Là, ce statut, c'est quand même abusé les dégâts. Et ça passe.
So extra. Extra.
I mean, just watch out for a random low forward.
Okay. Once again, this corner pressure from Kami is so good. Big damage. Last time went for the jump light to bait the throw. This time stays on the ground.
Oh yeah, caught him trying to move. Oh, you get that extra too?
Forward throw. Oh, dash up, interrupted and checked. Side switch.
Dangerous territory.
Big punish, and that's the match. That
C'est à
means Kami
gagner.
gets one. That's going to go to a third match right now between
Troisième match, on l'attendait grave.
Come across Kami's face right there because
Franchement, quand il y a des mirror match sets, je suis pour celui qui a déjà un point d'avance, comme ça le match il va plus vite. C'est vraiment pas passionnant les mirror match sets. Déjà les mirror match en général c'est pas fou. Il peut arriver des choses hein, quand c'est des personnages qui sont bien bourrins. Mais là bon c'est 7 quoi. Allez, on punit ça comme il faut. Oh, bien joué ça. Ah, ça commence bien. Allez, un petit coup. Oh! Ils avaient fait un petit whiff de petits coups de poing. Oh, allez, le DPX, comme ça. Quand même, il faut qu'il rattrape là, parce qu'il a quand même gâché une barre d'ex quand même. Bon, ouais, moi j'aurais pas osé faire ça, tu vois. Il avait tellement peu de vie, faire un DPX à ce moment-là, alors qu'il a tant de vie à battre. Là, c'est qu'il est confiant. Hein.
I'm inclined to agree at this point.
Kick comes out, then he gets baited like last time, right? So I do like his defense, stand on the ground a little bit.
Look how Kami's fighting in this situation where it's a kill.
Putain, il veut pas tuer. Hey, qu'est-ce que c'est là? Ouh, un pixel. Ouh.
18 seconds left. SKZ has to be careful.
Une très bonne garde quand même de la part de Camille. Hein. Mais là, le pixel, là, il reste 10 secondes. Pourquoi tu fais des erreurs comme ça? Quand il reste 10 secondes, prends pas de risque, sérieux. Surtout quand tu leads au niveau de la barre de vie. Mais bon, il y a la pression du tournoi aussi. Hein.
Oh. I felt like that's the first time Kami has lost an air-to-air exchange in forever.
This dude is damn sandwich 24/7.
Strong's with pressure, dashing up as well.
No check here.
Oh, bien joué le X. Des fois, faut oser. Hein. Oh, dommage.
Once again, back on the offensive, here comes Kami. Great punish. We haven't seen that in the last few rounds.
Encore une fois, il a utilisé une barre d'ex comme ça sur ce combo.
Back to the corner you go. SKZ in control. Music speeds up. That means it's getting life flow.
Nice.
Bien la punition.
Look at Kami. The side switch after that. Hekaton Kareez. What's the meaty? Went for the crouch strong and nice and easy. He's backing up out of the corner.
Forward throw.
Oh, là c'est terminé.
That was crazy. SKZ holding it down in the Seth mirror. That's gonna put him back in the queue. Wait, is that 1-1 or 2-1?
That is 2-1.
Okay, all right. Scared myself right
now. Allez, iDom, sors-moi un perso magique. Sors-moi Laura. Ta Laola.
Still good showing. That was a really good set.
Sors-moi ta Laola, s'il te plaît.
Talked about being, among all these top players.
Ah, ça me ferait rêver là.
I see Oil King as a very valid threat. I mean, as as one of the Rashid top players, right? Like in contention.
Ah, une waifu, ce serait bien. Franchement, iDom All King, c'est du lourd. J'aimerais vraiment les voir avec leur main. Et attention Medzouille, hein, parce que s'il y a Laola qui gagne.
You always, want to be realistic about where you stand with yourself, right? And even saying in previous weeks that he wants to take responsibility.
Medzouille, iDom c'est ton pire ennemi. Mais non, c'est le grand ami du chat parce que dès qu'il y a une waifu qui gagne, les amis, si vous n'êtes pas au courant de la règle, Medzouille il paye son sub à quelqu'un du chat. Il faut qu'il y ait une waifu qui gagne. Et comme chaque semaine, il y a trop de sets dans le tournoi, et X7 c'est relou, on se dit voilà, on est content de voir une main. Et là il y a Poison et Laura que iDom joue face à Rachid X7, donc forcément il y a une waifu de toute façon. Il y a une waifu. Donc maintenant on n'a plus qu'à prier pour que iDom gagne. Oh là là, Laola. Allez, moi je vais pour Laura déjà de base. Le perso est trop stylé. Mais la Laura de iDom c'est encore quelque chose. Hein. C'est un stade magnifique. C'est Kami-sama. Mais il faut qu'il gagne, hein. J'espère que je vais pas lui porter malheur.
There will be bodies, and it's true. So many so to give him a Capcom Cup championship in an outfit to prove it.
Allez, ça commence, les mind games. Là, il est posé. Il y va. L'agression. Oh, le dash comme ça, mais il craint tellement rien. iDom, il s'en fout de tout. Allez, la tornade, attention. Il a interrompu, il a failli se prendre la tornade quand même. Elle a disparu au dernier moment. Là, le coup X dedans, dans l'enchaînement. Allez, le V-trigger activé, tout peut se passer. Il a fait le V-reversal, c'est bien joué. Il s'est cassé de là. Il fuit. Mais il a raison de fuir. Ah, dommage. Il a fui.
Slippery. My man Squirrely. Off the wall. Looks like one of those old trick shots, man. Off the roof.
Bounce it. Call it. Swish.
Off the pigeon.
Nailed it. Oh yeah,
and look
that's
at how
Oil
he's
King staple.
That is an Oil King staple. The EX Cowboy. Oh.
Okay. A little bit of dangerous territory here. No leader on the side
stylé.
of Oil King just yet, so we can't
Hey.
bust out. This is iDom. All the normals in the world to go in, dash up and command grab if he needs to.
Oh, goes for successful jumps here from Oil King. Sets up the V trigger, and you see iDom trying to walk into it to not.
Oh non, l'overhead avec la tornade qui arrive derrière. Le combo, ça fait tellement mal. Oh non, iDom! Et c'est tellement rare de le voir se faire dominer de la sorte. Même lui, là, il a des expressions faciales qu'il n'a pas habituellement. Ça sent la merde.
Yeah, exploit his defensive habits and just kill him.
How many people have beat iDom a match?
Mais non, faut que Medzouille il pèse son sub là.
Right?
Allez, un Genki Dama de la maison.
And it's a very small list. I'm pretty sure it's only him in Punk.
So j'ai envoyé un curse, Kayane curse. Oh merde. Oh mais non, il s'est tellement dominé. Allez, un reversal. Et aussi, il s'en fout, encore plus qu'iDom. On l'a tellement pas vu, iDom se faire dominer comme ça, c'est fou. Allez, on y croit. C'est le début, ça commence. Oh non.
But that means every match is going to matter.
Allez.
Uh-oh, and this is the game iDom likes to play. Now this is the wheelhouse.
Il s'en bat
wow, and that's the wheelhouse of Oil King. Sets up the trigger. It's been a game changer before. Gets the jump.
Le reversal. Le reversal encore une fois. Il a plus de bardex. Faire des DPX comme ça, nature. Mais attends, ça gagne tellement vite sa barre. Ah, c'est chaud. Oh, il a osé sauter comme ça. Allez! Oh, mais il s'en fout! Il s'en fout trop, tu le sais!
right now.
Steve and I just looked at each other. As soon as we saw a bar on the side of Oil King, we knew it was coming out.
Eye contact was made.
Allez.
Okay, back throw.
Oh mais
oh my
je me vois moi jeter mon stick arcade. Je pense qu'Aïdom il doit être tellement vénère.
From Oil King. I mean that last part right as I said it, but
Allez.
has been so good at avoiding these situations, staying out of danger. Finally,
oh, he's 100% right now, Steve.
God.
He's 100% on EX spinning mixer. Oh my God.
Look, man,
okay, yeah, I gotta watch out of the bar.
Eh, il en peut plus là. Il en peut plus. Allez, fais-nous un comeback, iDom. Maintenant, tu le sais. Ils sont tous passés, ces DPX là. Tous passés. Il a tout bourré. C'est passé. Faut essayer de temporiser davantage.
My man is 100%.
Ah, moi-même. Il a fait entre les deux coups dans l'enchaînement en même temps là. C'est chaud. Tu peux pas prévoir ça. Ah oui, mais oui, iDom, la vengeance d'un homme. Mais oui. Et là, on le vit à fond. On le vit à fond. Eh, le Genki Dama, il doit être là. Hein.
How about you make me stop spinning?
That's the thing. They can't stop.
Bon là c'est chaud. Hein. Oil King aussi là, putain il est vénère.
That's the thing about Oil King, right? He's got that mentality.
My bad.
Et la chope.
If they stop.
Mais oui.
Uh-oh. You still better respect the space. It's Capcom Cup champion. Ooh.
Oh ouais.
Sunset flip.
Là, il temporise davantage. Là, ça flippe. Tu vois que ça flippe des DPX, là. Hein. Attendez les dégâts, pardon. Oh, mais oh là là. Bon, là, au moins, il a plus de bardex. C'est bon. Hey. Là, c'est rassurant. Là, c'est rassurant. Il a plus de bardex. Il va plus pouvoir faire ses DPX entre deux coups. Il va plus pouvoir les faire la relever. Mais attention, ça change très vite. Hein. Mais là, pour ce début de round, tu peux te dire, je suis bien. Je peux imposer quelque chose, tu vois. Il l'a bientôt. Voilà, punition, merci. On l'attendait depuis le début du match, cette putain de punition. Oh. Voilà, merci. Merci. Merci 2 fois. Mais oui, ah, je me suis cognée tellement dur aussi contre la table. Ah, merci. Aïe. Ah, mais c'était jouissif. Oh, mon genou te remercie pas. Hein. Aïe. Ah, putain. C'est ça qu'on veut. Ah, ça fait plaisir.
Yep. Okay.
Oh là là, vous imaginez, on aurait été en tournoi là. Qu'est-ce qu'on aurait gueulé. Et là, je gueule toute seule chez moi. Ah, il explose du rire. C'était honteux. Dieu merci, Oil King a perdu. Non, franchement, il a une très bonne lecture de jeu. Il a vraiment osé, mais jusqu'au bout, tu vois. Nightcross, le premier pif du match, le seul qui passe pas en 8. Salut Nightcross, comment vas-tu? Et Mezouille, tu vas payer ton sub, hein, on n'a pas oublié.
JB, SKZ, all in UIU. That's what we're looking at.
Big axe kick, one of the things to look out for as you play against SKZ, right? He's done
Au moins JB là, il joue Rachid, ça me fait plaisir. Hein.
Oh, and then puts himself back in the corner only to get the combo, and now back to the center of the stage. Actually, the other side.
Oh, c'est ça qu'on veut, Mezouille. Merci. Merci d'avoir offert l'abonnement. Eh, 28 subs offerts hein, sur la chaîne. Hein. On applaudit Mezouille. Hein. C'est ça le deal chaque jeudi soir. Hein. Il offre le sub dès qu'il y a une waifu qui gagne. Donc, forcément, iDom chaque semaine. Souvent. Je pense que tu as payé pas mal de subs hein, à cause de... ou grâce à iDom.
First here in game one, raw eagle spike, checking him on the ground, do it again with the overhead. SKZ in a lot of trouble mentally.
Gets the hit. Stun on the table. Big hit, big stun.
Let us keep play.
There was a little scaling on that? Oh, okay. If anything,
No,
No, never mind.
Les dégâts
I mean, if he
sont
want to be that nutty, he kind of
Le
got a whole lot.
perfect.
My man's is mad random.
was that like
bro.
30%? More than that?
Bruh, that was
That'd be more
definitely
than
Ah, il est
that.
pas bien là.
40%?
On remet bien les lunettes. La stance
Look
lunettes,
how
hein, c'est
fast that
important.
match went. That was one match. Yo, damn, that was fast.
Ah, explode Yuri. Ah ouais,
no,
faut regarder la
the way
CFL
JB
Japan, tu
is
vas te
playing
faire
right
max
now,
sub.
You heard what Tommy said. He's like, he thinks he can beat
Ah,
iDom.
j'avoue.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, we saw how good.
Il y avait bien
Orchid
plus de
was
persos
playing from the
féminins là.
beginning.
Yes.
Just imagine if access to that Rashid would have been let loose. If that chain would
The
have been a
Prince
little
Joker,
looser
non, en
in
fait,
the first half of
c'est un
season
tournoi
three.
qui a été enregistré il y a quelques mois.
Very big
Et
impact.
c'est diffusé chaque épisode le jeudi soir chez nous. Voilà, aux États-Unis, ils sont plutôt en fin d'après-midi.
I bet you won't do it again. Oh.
Et chez
Rashid
nous,
in the
c'est
corner
tard.
now. Activation off the Hecaton craze. Okay. Blocking.
Et là, c'est les
spinning
derniers
mixer. That is a
épisodes, hein.
great answer to
Nice.
those axe
Access
kicks.
the buffer
Bro,
on
my
that. He
man
checked
says
him with the
not
stand
block.
heavy punch. He's like, don't press the button.
Yo, set point right now. That's looking like a 2-0. As soon as I say that, gets the yo just to get out of there and
See,
still
SKZ
ready.
was 100%
And
ready for
still
it.
ready.
Chase down the eagle spike. A lot of corner control. Okay, I like that option of V-reversal early. He's still gonna have enough life to build enough V gauge afterwards. So.
Oh, l'entière.
Mad cradle delayed. Perfect.
Les DPX.
Spinning mixer.
Oh, le DPX.
Okay,
Mad
okay,
cradle.
I could do it too.
Steven turns away as well. SKZ now in full control with the life lead.
Le crush
Okay,
counter
cool,
comme ça
big
dedans,
crush.
c'est bien joué. Oh, te fais pas battre par un petit light punch.
Check this time, finds
Oh, le
a
stun.
Look at
Le
the
stun,
damage
il reste un
and
petit
check.
coup. Oh non, t'avais dit quoi?
Woke up and hit a
Te fais
button.
pas battre par un petit light punch, en plus bien dans les coucounettes.
I can't believe it. But that gives him another life, especially in this match. That was set point. SKZ fighting back. No
This is so hard for JB now. Look at all the meter on the side of SKZ. One solid opening could lead to damage, the corner pressure, but JB is not going to let that happen, right? He's already off to a great start. The anti-air's there. Oh, the X-Bad
bust out.
cradle just in case.
Et
wow, wake up. Stand like kick. It's like, you want to wake up with buttons? Well, guess what?
W, this
I
should be
can
game for
also
you.
wake
He's
up
gonna
with
jump.
buttons. Oh, jump back. And just the trigger almost completely gone right now. Here's the pressure forward throw again. We've seen the EX Mad Cradle back throw. Wow, that's crazy. Activation, V reverse.
Oh non,
I'm out. What a
ça
chase.
remonte bien.
SKZ
Oh
to
là
close
là,
out.
il est
And we're
revenu
going
des
to
enfers,
another
hein.
match. Man, what an answer back. He's like, yeah, that's
Franchement,
right.
je
I play a
m'attendais pas à
little
ce
bit
qu'il remonte
nutty,
comme
but
ça,
guess
hein.
who's dead? Not me. Nope.
à Wanda, là, c'était les poupounettes. Hein. C'était pas les patounes. Ce bas light punch là, à la hauteur de 7, là, c'était bien.
Yeah, so yeah, he did EX cool disaster.
Bien les
Yeah,
coucounettes.
just the reads from SKZ.
Oh, wow. Little shimmy right there. Slipping out of control. Tries to go for a small shimmy. Fighting back out of the corner. The medium kick activate. Corner pressure again. Back in favor of JB. Tick throw
Ouais, le
successful.
pressing est présent. Oh, bien joué ça. Oh là là.
He knows what to do in that
Oh
situation.
non. Attends, il y avait une sacrée domination de JB là. Qu'est-ce qui s'est passé? Oh, l'overhead. Il s'est pas levé.
You gotta be careful. Hey, that's my rocket chair.
You can do this.
Now, set point for SKZ, and it's already looking good.
Oh, big counter hit conversion off of that stand. Jab, that straight hit leads to so much damage and potential stun.
I love this so much.
Activation off the V trigger, chasing down.
Ah, ça traverse tellement tout l'écran.
Just back in this match, just because of that exchange.
Ah là, c'est chaud. Attends. Est-ce qu'il est sur le point de perdre là, JB? Très tendu.
You know the pressure's coming this time. Has to be careful. The chase with the crouch short. Oh,
bien joué. Alors, attention par DPX sur Dynamite, part de stun.
Oh, the chase! Oh my God, we're going to a final round, final match. Let's go.
C'était chaud, il avait activé le V-Trigger. Why? Comme ça, pourquoi?
What a whip punish.
Dash up.
Yeah.
EX spinning mixer. Oh,
didn't match for the hits. Oh. Could have confirmed. Could have been something big. The whip punish. JB. Gotta be careful here. We've seen SKZ willing to hit the trigger.
Oh yeah, HP spinning mixer, keep him in this corner. SKZ's trapped right now. Look at the tornado coming his way. No.
Oh, fourth throw.
Ah, il est proche là-bas.
Circling in on home.
Voilà, on punit comme il faut.
And that's a point on the board. JB. He's gotta fight iDom now.
JB.
Gotta fight
iDom.
On the side of JB. Hold on, relax real quick. Relax a little bit. Let's get settled in on what's about to happen. iDom versus JB. iDom again looking nice.
Ah, Baskra, ça faisait longtemps que j'avais pas regardé du SF5 compétitif. J'ai l'impression que la méta c'est toujours Rachid contre l'autre top tier du moment sur ce jeu. La dernière fois que j'en avais regardé c'est Karine. Après là sur ce tournoi il n'y a pas trop de variété. Hein. Et la règle fait que tu peux bannir un personnage de ton adversaire et ça fait qu'on voit beaucoup de sets en ce moment. Donc là, je pense qu'on aurait pu avoir plus de diversité s'il n'y avait pas cette règle de ban. Mais oui, il y a eu un moment où c'était bien carré tout le temps.
That's true. And you know every other team is cheering for UIU right now. I bet you they got a lot of fans in these other teams. UIU.
Attention, il y a ton pire ennemi qui
going against UIU's JB happening in front of us. Oh my gosh. Pressure.
Ah, si Lao la gagne, Mezu il pèse son sub. Oh, c'est bien parti.
He's living up to the team's name. Okay, a little bit of patience there. Nice. A subtle shimmy, but still
Merde,
throw.
j'ai rien dit. J'ai rien dit.
Conversion.
Ah, mais oui, ça commence fort. iDom, il est bien. Ouais, Zatoichi, Statistive, il est partout. Il commente Street Fighter, Tekken. C'est un bon commentateur de jeux de combat. Bah oui, il a sauté sur place. Le petit saut sur place de Laura, ça suffit pour esquiver le DPX. Le stun. Ce perso est tellement classe entre les mains d'iDom. C'est magnifique, c'est beau. Mais Dewey, j'espère que t'as des thunes, hein?
You see, après, I will, how to say that? I will want to space in more in the beginning.
Oh, okay.
Amazing start is iDom again. If you're the other teams in contention.
Salut, Eggtimer Citron. Ce pseudo est trop drôle. Eggtimer Citron.
Right.
But JB again, still playing out of his mind. He still has another chance at this. I think the biggest issue here is trying your damnedest to make sure iDom doesn't get in, right?
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Not over yet, though. It's not over yet. JB can make adjustments. JB can change it up.
Yes, the spacing.
I mean, it's been said before, right? If I can change, you can
Oh.
change.
No, yes.
Oh.
Oh, what a check! I like that crouching light kick to deter or to negate that activation off the EX Thunderclap.
Crouching medium kick goes under Thunderclap, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, crouching light kick and crouching medium kick. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, le reversal, c'est très bien joué. Oh, l'accueil comme ça, tiens. Le coude.
No anti-air, a little late to pull the trigger on
Ah,
the
JB, il est pas bien.
This is set point for iDom and all in. Things were looking good at the start of this, but it's not looking good right now. Oh. Crouch medium kick.
Oh, I like that trade. That was beautifully done. So calculated from JB.
Oh, no.
Big damage here. Stun on the table now. Tries to go for the air there.
Oh, bien joué avec le crush counter qui va bien. Hey, derrière, ça enchaîne. Ça va être le stun. Peut-être. Ah non. Oh non, en plus, ça fait le reversal. Il a gagné la barre de stun. Shit. Oh. Allez, c'est bon. C'est ça qu'on veut. iDom le sauveur. Et Uyu qui ne gagnera toujours pas de match au final. Chaud. C'est chaud pour eux. Hein. Salut Chiki Talkie. Medzouille, tu vas devenir pauvre à cause de iDom. Medzouille, il va payer son sub. Hein. Chaque waifu qui gagne. En fait, il y a un moment donné, les waifus, elles étaient tellement rares. Il y avait tellement peu de persos féminins en fait qui étaient joués. On s'est dit voilà, comme règle, dès qu'une waifu gagne, tellement elles sont rares déjà, comme choix de perso, tellement elles sont rares. On va dire que dès qu'il y en a une qui gagne, il y a un petit sub de Medzouille. Et là, iDom, il fait le taf. Il fait le taf. Là, j'y peux rien, Medzouille. C'est sa semaine là.
Yeah, that's true. I like all in getting another point, sending another W.
C'est le pire être humain sur terre.
Going to increase that lead just a little bit. Now that's going to make it all the harder for the remaining team. I feel like everybody was sweating at the end of that game, right?
Ah ouais, c'est mon plus grand investisseur, il le sait pas, hein, Holy Bacon. Il sait même pas le bien qu'il fait à la chaîne.
Let's take a listen in.
I'm here with iDom, ladies and gentlemen. You just had to ruin it, huh?
I mean, I didn't want to be that one team, the one team that loses, so I had to try hard.
You do realize that everyone at home, outside of maybe.
Ah, Medzouille qui l'offre à Bonplex en plus. Merci, Medzouille. À Bonplex, il avait demandé. Et ça a été fait. Voilà. Après, il suffisait d'attendre un petit peu. Attends, Medzouille, le tournoi n'est pas terminé là. En plus, bientôt les 30 abonnements. On va pas rester sur 29. Hein.
You know, I was just being stubborn because they were telling me after there was one where it was last hit and it was.
Mais oui, on peut arrondir à 30.
And I was like, he's not gonna DP.
J'espère qu'il y aura une autre waifu.
Anyway. And after that point, I was like, I'm done, no more. I'm done.
So there was something interesting that you noticed about your records on Street Fighter League. You have officially finished the regular season 7-3. Congratulations on that, by the way. What trend have you noticed when it comes to your records here?
So usually when I play in Street Fighter League, the first season I went 7-3. The second season I went 3-7, and now I went 7-3 again, which is really strange because I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. If there's a season 4, I'm going to go 3-7 again.
Yeah, so as far as, anyone, if you're in a Street Fighter League fantasy bracket next year, then make sure you bet on iDom's team being 3-7. Don't put them on your fantasy squad. But this season, man, you guys have been amazing. You're currently sitting in a second place spot.
Vous êtes des passagers plus pauvres Medzouille.
Punk versus iDom, Alpha 3 versus Team All in the playoffs on winner's side. What would the outcome be?
The problem is last time we played, you see, he said they banned Karen, his main, obviously. They banned Poison, my main. No one talks about that. I was playing my secondary Laura.
Oh my God.
Tiki Talkie, j'ai 2 semaines d'apprentissage français, je me sens fière. Je peux dire salut, all this French stuff is really hard to pronounce. All you need to say is baguette. Allez là, voilà. You know these things you say in tournaments? Voilà, c'est ça qu'on veut. It's like, here we go, that's what we got. That's what we want.
I like iDom having a lot
Voila!
of right there. And
that's the only word you need to know. In tournament,
going up against Oil
that's
King,
what we say. When we're happy,
when he had the mental break
voila.
Like, you know what? I'm just gonna
Mais oui!
on wake up right now. Like, I'm not messing with this at all.
Also fromage. Fromage, baguette. Pain au chocolat.
Yeah.
Ou chocolatine, comme vous voulez. Je m'en fous. Ça se mange pareil. Ça rentre dans le beat pareil. C'est gras pareil.
who's going to be closer to them at this point because they've played all 10 of their games.
Ça va dans les fesses pareil. Qu'est-ce que vous voulez? Chocolatine ou pas au chocolat, moi, de toute façon, je valide. C'est trop bon.
Watching, waiting to see how this next team battle plays out. And it's going to be a doozy. And we're going to get to it on the other side of this break. It's going to be Nasr versus Alpha 3.
Nasr,
this
Alpha
has major
3.
implications, and you don't want to miss it after this.
On va voir la team de Punk. Attention aux waifus, hein. D'autres waifus arrivent. J'ai trop faim. J'ai trop faim. Bon, c'est l'heure de la pub. Hello, Kayam William 99. Il y a de la waifu à venir. Hein. Là, c'est la team de Punk. Hein. Donc, il y a Camille avec CJ. Et il y a Karen, potentiellement. Pire, la montre Blanca devrait être poilue. Non, il faut que le porteur soit poilu. Ça marche aussi. Et une montre pour Atomium alors. Ah bon? Il est poilu? D'ailleurs, il a fait un stream sur Drakengard. C'était très sympa. J'ai pas tout vu. Mais j'étais là au début pour voir l'intro et la première séquence. C'était très bien. Déjà, Drakengard 3, ça fait partie des OST que j'aime le plus. Hein. Vraiment une OST géniale. Il y a 3 chansons très marquantes. Il y a The Silence is Mine, Chloe Uta et Ethervox. C'est... Moi, je les écoute encore aujourd'hui. Hein. Ça fait un beau moment hein, que Drakengard 3 est sorti. C'était sur PS3. Putain, ça date. PS3, les amis. Je me rappelle, Square Enix me l'avait envoyé. J'étais trop contente. Dès qu'il y avait la cinématique d'intro, j'étais comme une ouf. Bon, par contre, ils ont mis tout le budget dans la cinématique d'intro. Après, c'était dur à jouer. Mais ça reste quand même un sacré jeu. Quoi. Il y a une ambiance très particulière. Moi, j'aime les jeux de Yoko Taro parce que c'est atypique. Tu vois pas ça ailleurs. Et moi, j'aime bien les ambiances comme ça, tu vois. Je sais pas comment décrire, mais c'est glauque, c'est malsain. Et en même temps, il y a une sorte de brin d'espoir. Je sais pas comment vous dire. C'est bizarre. Comme tu dis, c'est Zarbi, mais j'aime bien moi ce qui est bizarre. Tout comme la tenue de Punk, hein.
Alpha 3 themselves said they don't run a run into
ouais,
Team Nasr in a playoff situation.
PS3.
This is essentially a
en plus, exclu PS3 Store,
right?
Merde. Ah ouais. Ouais, donc tu peux le faire vraiment que sur PS3.
Nasr is actually targeting their Karen. Alpha 3 is going for the Akuma band. It's going from Alpha 3 to target Samurai, so that's going to be pretty big as Punk is going to be in a different state of mind, not with the character he's usually.
Claudigo, j'ai écouté ses albums en boucle à Chilo et Tsuka. Ah là là. Cette chanson Silence is Mine, elle est tellement belle. C'est un truc de fou. Chloe Uta, fait par R.A.O.I. C'est trop beau aussi.
I think I could say that. I want to check the standings, and while I'm checking those standings, you guys can get a word from Samurai, who's on the stage with Hollywood Rob TV.
I am here with the clutch,
Salut, Great Teacher Olive.
Of Street Fighter League, the most clutch man that I have actually know.
Salut Anti-Buzz. La pause repas.
My God, XSK Samurai, how you doing, bro?
Eh ben, quoi, t'es pas en France?
To bring it all the way back to where you're at right now. And let's speak a bit
Ah merde, ils ont ban.
That's the very important thing.
Ouais, ils ont ban son perso,
it
merde.
actually puts you guys in a situation where you are top 2. You're 5-3, and so is Team All In.
Ah, il n'y a pas d'heure pour manger aussi. C'est vraiment, j'évite de grignoter, tu vois, faut laisser reposer l'estomac. C'est pas bien de grignoter. Ah, mais d'où là, t'es bien là.
At the end of the day, when the job is done, that's when we look at the results and say, okay, this is where we're at. And you know, our end goal obviously is to get to the championship, and that's all we care about. But at the moment, we're going to focus on now and focus on each match in front of us.
J'ai un coup de barre là, 2h du matin. Là, déjà.
Like you said, we were 1-3. We were barely working together.
Ah ouais, Anti-Buzz. À l'usine, ça doit être vraiment dur. Hein.
It's one of those things where you have to talk about and share your thoughts and feelings post-match, pre-match.
Au moins, tu peux discuter avec nous pendant ta pause manger. Ils disent quoi, le GG, j'ai baillé. C'est communicatif, hein. C'est comme quand on rigole. Les bâillements aussi.
So I'm hoping that you'll be open with your communication right now and I ask you this question. You and Punk have a bit of a history. When it comes to the possibility of you guys playing in top 2, I asked Punk about it in an interview.
N'hésite pas à aller te coucher, hein. Mais tout, mais non. Non, j'ai toujours espoir qu'on arrive aux 30 subs offerts à la communauté. Ce serait bien d'arrondir à 30 ce soir. Merci Anti-Buzz.
At the end of the day, if you know who you are, and if you trust your skill, and you know exactly what kind of player you are, that's all you need. You don't need anybody else's approval. You don't need any social approval.
Well, one thing that I do need before we close this interview out is for you to tell me what shoe is this? It's a boot, but what is this? What are these shoes?
Those look like Air Force Ones.
Ladies and gentlemen, Samurai.
Samurai, wise words from the meditating man. Personally, I love his approach to Street Fighter League. Threw in 1 through 3 seasons, or 2 and 3 seasons, just looking at the way he's evolved as a player, now being with Nasr, becoming a major threat, not only in Street Fighter League, but in just the regular CPT or any tournament that he chooses to enter.
But the same can be said on the other side, right? When it comes to Team Alpha 3, we saw how shaky things were in their first week of gameplay. And then there on out, they went on a rampage. They have been completely undefeated since that one emotional set. And, you know, I think that has a lot to do with how Punk's mentality is as well with his teammates.
Allez, moi je suis pour la team rose, la team pink, Alpha 3. Ah, et là, ils sont loin dans le classement. Normalement, là, ils sont vraiment favoris. Puis c'est l'équipe qui a vraiment la... Tu sens qu'ils sont amis. Ils ont le plus de cohésion d'équipe. Et ça fait plaisir.
Punk. I am joined
by the
Alpha, the leader of Team Alpha 3 and the Alpha Academy, Punk the God. I'm sorry, PG Punk today. How you doing, bro?
How you doing? I'm doing good, man. You know, nice hat. I'm doing good.
That's a big drip.
Yeah,
il a changé de tenue là, sa tenue alternative.
Speaking of the big drip, I noticed that you have like a bear. Like, you move your hand so people can see. Is that a bear? Yeah, that's definitely a bear.
Yeah, that's a bear.
Cute teddy bear. It's a wallet, right? Whose is it?
JB's.
Do you know what's in it?
Nah, but we can find out.
I would like to know.
Trop marrant.
Right,
trop marrant avec son...
we really don't know, by the way.
All right, so...
Qu'est-ce qu'il met dedans?
Before that, we have...
Bro, don't show his card numbers on...
Nah, this
ouais, montre pas ta carte bancaire. Hein.
Hold up. That's mad random.
It's platinum, too.
Macy's?
Yeah, this is a Macy's card. And this is Vaughn's Club. I don't even know what that is.
Ah, attends, il a une carte
yeah,
Macy's.
Yeah, I don't even know what Vaughn's Club is. Right.
C'est random, quoi. Et qu'est-ce que tu fais avec ça?
Money in here.
Damn, JB.
Ah, là, c'est...
Those big bills.
Big bills.
A single.
J'espère que c'est des beaux billets, hein.
There's 100 in here.
C'est la Capcom Money.
I'll take 100 then. I'll give you a later.
All right, thanks, buddy.
All right, yeah. Thanks, JB, by the way.
Oh yeah, shout out to JB. I appreciate that.
Yeah, we need to eat tonight.
Yeah, it's been a struggle.
Yeah, it's definitely been hard on us.
Something that has not been a struggle is getting victories for your team thus far.
Moi, je veux le même sac, mais avec Okami. Et là, je te le trimballe partout, là, c'est clair.
Yeah, I think you're 7-1.
C'est trop mignon.
Ridiculous. Your only loss was your first loss of the season. This is the thing. Every loss, I was just gonna say, every loss counts, right? Every loss counts.
We didn't lose. We still undefeated.
Every loss does count.
Ah,
but
I don't see a loss.
It is interesting.
J'avais vu un tweet, c'est bien Punk qui a acheté sa nouvelle maison. Ça se trouve, c'est avec l'argent de ce tournoi. Peut-être que ça a spoilé que son équipe ait gagné. Ah, c'est cool, franchement. T'imagines qu'avec la Capcom Money, t'as de quoi t'acheter une maison.
You and Samurai definitely had a bit of a history. Of course, you've coined the term.
Je suis pas une spoiler, c'est lui qui l'a spoilé peut-être. Hein. Après, c'était peut-être avec les sous d'avant. Mais c'est 150 000 $ hein, de cash prize sur ce tournoi. Donc 50 000 $, bon, évidemment, il y a les taxes et tout. Je pense que c'est plutôt 35 000 $ que tu as au final. Parce que c'est des sacrés taxes, hein. Eh bien, ouais, ça peut aider, hein. C'est un bel apport pour acheter une maison. Les maisons aux États-Unis, c'est pas si cher. Hein. Puis il y a tellement de terrains paumés, tu peux t'acheter des maisons de ouf, hein, je vous jure. C'est hyper grand les États-Unis, c'est un truc de fou. Sans voiture, tu vis pas là-bas. Hein. C'est clair et net. Hein. Storm Revenge. Oh, let's go, Kayane. Have your arcade stick. Oh, you have a Daija. I'm happy.
Yeah, I would like to beat them. Strider was talking that he's gonna see us in the playoffs.
Boss Fighter, Punk est le meilleur joueur de la planète. Il est super. Moi, je dirais pas que c'est le meilleur. Après, je pense que c'est vraiment subjectif et propre à soi. Hein. Qui est le meilleur pour toi? Moi, c'est entre Daigo et Tokido, je pense, pour moi. Mais je pense que je préfère Tokido. Je pense que son histoire m'a plus touché encore. Il y a tellement de choses que je kiffe en Tokido. Il est incroyable ce joueur. Sako est vénère aussi. Sako, il a une exécution de malade. Hein. C'est un truc de fou. Hein. Ce qu'il peut faire avec des persos hyper compliqués comme Menard, Ibuki. Il n'y a que lui sur Terre, limite, qui peut faire ça. Bon, il y a Xian aussi en exécution, il est incroyable. Mais Sako, quand Menard est sorti, je me rappelle, ce qui sortait, c'était incroyable. Il te sort ça, mais c'est même pas des combos vidéo. Il le fait en plein tournoi, même en ligne, il le fait. C'est des trucs, des enchaînements avec Menard. C'est un robot, c'est une IA en fait ce mec. Des combos tellement à rallonge avec une exécution de ouf qu'il faut avoir en plus avec l'orbe de Menard. C'est un truc de fou. Moi, c'est avec elle qui m'épate le plus. Avec Chun-Li aussi, il joue que les persos avec une grosse exécution et à chaque fois tu te dis putain, il faut avoir énormément de temps quand même pour s'entraîner sur ces trucs-là. Mais chez lui, c'est inné l'exécution. Il peut s'occuper de sa vie de famille, de sa petite fille, et en même temps, il fait des combos easy, quoi. Incroyable.
Look, hard contention, but some people have been up on that big stage, that big
je connais pas Masatsugu.
It's also Big Bird. has been on that big Evo stage, knows what it's like to play in the top 8. It's a vital situation. Right now, the team dynamic is something that the entire team Nasr zeroing in on. They're going to get better at it. Alpha 3 has definitely gotten better at their team dynamic, as well as just having a passionate Punk that you have to deal with. But once again, it's going to be down to the gameplay. We're going to have Big Bird going up against
Holy
Punk
Bacon, Tokido, je connais pas trop. Il a un très bon Akuma et Orion, ça s'arrête là. Ah, faut vraiment que tu... Il y a un article que j'aime beaucoup, je sais plus qui l'a écrit, peut-être ESPN, sur Tokido. Je t'invite vraiment à chercher Tokido. Par exemple, Tokido et Favor. Tu mets les 2 mots-clés comme ça sur Google. Il y a un article de ouf sur Tokido et son papa. Et je trouve l'histoire trop touchante, trop mignonne. C'est une relation incroyable, tu vois, qu'il y a entre son père et lui. Et comment ça l'a finalement poussé à être joueur professionnel. Alors que Tokido, il sort de l'université de Todai, hein. C'est la meilleure université à Tokyo, un truc de fou. Et grâce à son père, il a pu être joueur professionnel.
Oh, same side. What a block from Big Bird.
Activate. And guess what? Now the match is
Eh, mine de rien, il y a une colline, hein. Attention, mes zouilles, hein. Il y a une petite waifu, là.
I just told you to make sure you keep your hands and feet inside the G at all times. Look at the damage. Look at that. This was 80%, bro.
Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Non, je me rappelle pas de Masatsugu, Wanda.
That was 80%. That was easy how we stopped it. You throw lava at ice. Come on, dude. It's a battle of the elements, okay?
You got hot hands. Crouching medium punch. Just stop.
Battle of the elements. Lava, ice, lava wins.
Threw a wrench at her
That was level 2 lava, bro.
Sweep no V trick.
Ooh. I love, look, as much as I hate G, the standing heavy kick don't lie like that. The standing heavy kick hit that, oof. I love it.
Nice. Hey.
You know what? I'm done with you.
Hey.
Fourth throw.
Oh là là, le kick, le high kick, il est violent. Ça va tellement loin. Le confirme derrière. Bon, elle fait plein de coups, mais les dégâts derrière, ils sont un peu ridicules hein, par rapport à ce que m'a dit.
Activate, don't get scooped.
Hey,
I told you not to do it. It said it. Don't make me tap the sign. Keep your hands and feet inside the vehicle at all times.
Ça va être tellement dur.
No throw.
In this case, you do not want to.
Il me fume les mecs là, la série sport. Je jette pas chaque semaine.
Out of his seat.
Like if he, I think the first round he was about to give, like he had a V trigger, so you could just spend the exhale.
When you're in
this team.
Oh, CJ had something for Punk, but Punk immediately went into the rematch, right? So
I think right now.
If he has some sort of advice, he has to say it now.
Yo, wait to angry. That's Mikey. That's Mikey getting loud over that samurai, making some noise for his teammate. Big
that
punish.
Was a whiff punish. This time, nice backdash there from Big Bird, but big crush counter on the side of Punk, dashing through the snow. Here we go.
Allez, ça y est, Punk il se réveille. Allez, bientôt le stun. Oh là, mon petit coup, tout petit. Voilà. Allez, on termine ça. On veut être sûr de mettre la max. On utilise la super. Allez, hop. Allez, remonter dans ce jeu, ça peut aller tellement vite. Utilise la max à chaque fois pour garantir le round.
Nice. Stand like it. Oh.
Again, outside of that range, there'll be a lot of heavies coming out, but if Big Bird, again, walks out of this range and throws out the fireball.
Forward heavy punch from G, you can space it to make it a lot harder to punish.
Oh.
So that's why you see Big Bird stand at that heavy kick range. You stand at that heavy kick range, heavy punch, that forward heavy punch, you're not going to be able to block it. You see Punk coming up, walking further, and that's why you see it, because that back heavy kick is going to deal with all of that on whiff. Knockdown with the heavy, parabellum hands, forward throw, tick throw, here we go.
Oh, il peut le faire. Allez, oh putain, cette whiff punish. Oh là là, c'était du bout des ongles. Oh là là. Ah mais cette distance précise pour punir, c'était fou.
Let's go, Victor!
Wow. Look at the fake laughter from Angrybird. That was hella fake.
Ah ouais, Angrybird, ça manque grave un énorme tournoi avec toute la fine fleur de Street Fighter. Il y avait les Red Bull Comité où c'était vraiment un invitational. C'était stylé, c'était chez nous, à Paris, à Wagram, la salle Wagram.
Nice.
Yo, the dash low? Wait a minute. Oof. Back up. I still got these heavy buttons. You better respect it. You got them, I got them too. Good offense. Oh, EX activate. Now I'm going to tell you, Punk should not get scooped anymore. I feel like there's no way.
Oh, voilà. Allez, on met la masse
right there,
dessus.
and I'm not sure why.
Et franchement, ils sont un peu ridicules, les dégâts. Hein.
EX, gotta hold it. Jump out.
Ah, les dégâts de Colin, franchement, c'est pas ouf. Hein. Hey, Mezouille, on va approcher des 30 subs.
Right? And on top of that, Punk just loves to get in, right? Loves to close that space, put you on tilt. And instantly now we're on set point for Punk.
While still frozen, again, Big Bird, if he doesn't get a hit, he's going to be stuck in this state for a while.
Attention, ne prend pas trop la confiance à faire des sauts comme ça. Ah, ça se rapproche progressivement. Tout doucement.
I said that this fireball from G helps out a lot. And he said, hey man, you probably don't want to get into that range, which is true. Colleen is definitely one of those characters that can get into that space, and you have to respect the normals in a lot of instances, even with the fireball.
Oh, bientôt le stun. Oh ouais, le chimie, bien joué. Mais fais pas le con. Il me fait peur quand il fait ça. Ah putain. Eh, faut pas faire des trucs comme ça en plus jusqu'au dernier moment. Jusqu'au dernier moment, tu vois. C'est que le stun, il peut s'arrêter à ce moment-là. Il attend trop pour le faire. Ah, moi, je t'y batte pas. Et ils sont tous en short hein, dans la team Alpha 3. Hein. Je viens de remarquer. Hein. C'est la team short. Mezouille 30e sub. C'est ta soirée là, fais péter. Franchement, pensez pour Mezouille hein, parce que là, on avait vraiment besoin de waifu dans notre vie. Il y en a plein. Elle gagne, ça fait plaisir. Mezouille, pouvoir aux femmes. Hein. Pouvoir aux femmes. Du coup, tu fais profiter la commu. Kalia, je t'adore, je t'ai déjà vu à une Toulouse Game Show, oui. Oui, je suis déjà passé à la Toulouse Game Show, c'était un bon moment maintenant. Bon là, c'est un combat de beau bourrin, hein. C'est plus les waifus. Donc tu vois, Mezouille ça va, sois rassuré, CJ il a pas Camille.
Man, that noise. Can I get Capcom on the line about who did that? Nice.
Oh yeah! Mezouille qui offre l'abonnement à Soupsakuza. Merci Mezouille. On t'embrasse de la part de tout le monde. On te fait des bisous. On pense fort à toi. Ce soir, on va dormir en pensant à toi. On se dira quel homme. Quel homme ce Mezouille. Il fait vivre la chaîne à lui tout seul.
Looking for the jump. Nice. Yep, I already knew it was coming. Ground game is going to be the option now.
Already has V-Trigger 2 ready. Okay. This might be a whole different story for CJ Truth.
Man, you know, I would run V-Trigger. Nah, actually, no. Oh. Oh, stand like kick command throw. Another one. I bet you want to do it again. Oh, back throw.
Trigger on the side of Samurai as well. Throwing more and more fireballs. That's been the main game plan, right, so far.
Oh, bien joué la charge.
Uses the armor and the dash up EX command throw. And look, so the thing about Necalli is when that V trigger becomes active, even though he can't V reversal, the speed increase is terrifying. My man gets so scary.
Bien joué l'entière.
Right at a flip of a switch, went for the disc guidance to go past the fireball from that distance.
Takes one hit of armor. So you got to be careful. Stand heavy kick, good patience on the side of Samurai. Still not overextending in these situations. Uses the EX, dashes up just to dissipate that V skill too. Crush, you got to be careful swinging up close. Little unfamiliarity with that crush counter combo right there from CJ.
Yeah, that could have been a decent amount of damage as well, and the corner carry, right? If you ended it with disc guidance, but still Samurai forces himself into this corner because of the threat of V-Skill 2 coming from the college.
Oh, voilà, il a finalement sorti son crush counter.
Using the threat of V-Skill 2 with Necalli has done so much for the ground game of CJ. Another way of controlling the pace, right? You have that ground projectile, you walk behind it, and using the V-Skill to low-profile actual fireballs is perfect.
And look at this. Yeah, CJ is just waiting for the V-Trigger to wind down on the side of Ryu. He still has full resources on deck. Critical Art, V-Trigger, what have you.
Yeah, anything blocked right now, I'm anticipating activation.
Ça fait mal à la tête un peu ce match. Hein.
There we go, low forward, a crouching medium kick, activate. And there's still a lot of life on the side of Necalli, but not a lot of time left on that on the clock.
Ah, la super, voilà.
Yeah, this is. I think this is over no matter what. No matter what, no hit or anything. This is still done. He cannot do enough damage in the amount of time.
Allez en arrière. De toute façon, il peut pas remonter.
You didn't like that? Boring, bro.
Boring, bro. Ah mais complètement là, c'était la gagne à tout prix. Hein. Faut jouer avec le temps aussi, hein, des fois.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Wow.
Let's go, Jason!
Wow.
En plus, il est tellement fier de lui.
More spit!
More spit. I think it was something on 8.
Should we just make a sound every time he does V-Skill?
No.
Oh man, the Street Fighter here is so good.
He almost fell out of his seat. Are you
Allez,
okay?
Samouraï, il faut qu'il reste concentré là, faut pas écouter Punk.
Game number 2. Man, that noise, dude, I don't know what it is. It just kills me.
Ouais, c'est ça, genre la boutique, c'est tellement rare de voir
You
des
know what it
Léo.
feels like to make yourself laugh
Oh là là, le
from a sound that
Tatsumaki
you
comme
make?
ça.
It's crazy.
Punition.
Oh, dude. Anyways, here we go. That V-Skill 2 once again. And he's using it to just kind of, like sheep, just herding him over to this corner. And he's just standing there. And it's, you don't want to do that. Finally gets a hit. No knockdown, though. And I feel like that's what Samurai needs if you're going to want to control this.
I like the Samurai keeping it more compact, right? He's not going towards that corner in fear of the V-Skill 2 anymore. He's not afraid. What he needs to do is poke with that medium kick, exactly what I was about to say. Samurai coming through with it.
We've seen what those command throws can do for CJ's game. And the thing is, the Samurai's content playing this speed, right? We've seen him wait all the way to 27 seconds left on the clock, even before a move was made. But once again, the corner's
Oh,
still
il a
there.
essayé de le
No whiff
choper
punish.
dans son
We saw the
Tatsumaki,
disc
ça a pas
guidance,
marché.
disc of guidance last time to get through that fireball and use the armor. It is on the table now. Pace once again being slowed down.
Oh, voilà, le dash
And I said
avant,
slow
comme
down,
intro,
and there's
en
CJ
X.
stepping on the gas. Is this a
Il
stop
compte
sign?
le coin.
Looks
Et
like a go
allez,
sign to
comme
me.
intro encore une fois. Oh, le mind game de relevé, le V reversal. Il reste dans le coin encore. Allez. Oh putain, le dash avant, il va tellement loin, il est tellement rapide. C'est dur de se casser, hein. Ah là, se barrer du coin contre Necalli, c'est quelque chose. Hein. Il a bien géré là, Samouraï.
Look at the time. That's actually true, bro. My man has touched toes to ground in every continent on the planet, bro.
Still refuses to wear shoes. At
Right.
this point, I think the nerve endings at the bottom of his feet are null and void.
My man's definitely got hobbit feet. My man's definitely got hobbit feet. You think Necalli feet are bad? He's a brand new Street Fighter character. His feet ain't even dirty yet. Still got the cuticles on them bad boys. No back throw. Back throw again. And I love the pace the Samurai's playing at the first anti-air dragon punch. We've seen how CJ has gotten these games started. Its activation, dash up, command throws have really been the tail of getting CJ started here versus Samurai. And Samurai just using the walking speed, playing around that V-Skill 2.
No whip finishes on the side of CJ shoot, but it's so scary, right? Stand medium kick is still kind of difficult to contest.
And just walking right next to the V-Skill 2. That way you can't get rid of it. And look at the slow.
Oh là là, il a pas eu le temps de dasher en avant, le punir.
Uh-oh, this is not good. V reversal. Another one, and that's not a good position to be in, but Dash is out of there, and we going
ça
back
prend
to
son
this
temps. Hein.
long
Dans ce
walking
match-là,
game.
c'est le chat et la souris.
CJ uses V-Skill 2, walks behind it, so you can't.
Allez, l'anti-air.
He's shaving off so much time, but here comes
Voilà, ça ouvre la garde comme il faut.
Guess for your life. Guess for your life.
So good at breaking down the defense.
Et la shot, il arrivait comme ça. En 4 pattes, hop.
Bro, look at these matches. These have to be the longest rounds we've seen in Street Fighter League. to date, these have to be the longest rounds.
Ah, les deux, ils sont tellement patients. C'est fou parce que CJ, d'habitude, avec sa Kali, voilà, il est tellement agressif, tellement impulsif, que de le voir plus posé avec les Kali, moi, ça me fait un peu bizarre. Ça, c'est vraiment pas du tout le même gameplay. C'est plus le même joueur, là.
Knows exactly when and where to dash, right?
Who would have thought?
So well.
Oh no, this is not good. Samurai
Allez, la barre de stun qui monte bien en plus.
Backdashing a little bit. Finally gets around in that last, taking around in that last interaction, but still, this is set point for CJ. And he's playing lame too.
Extra damage on that.
Oh, bien joué encore une fois dans le dive kick.
It's in V-trigger, bro.
Temperament so slow right now. Life lead still in favor of Nikali. CJ laming it out even more so. We've seen Samurai capacity to play just as slow, about 35 seconds just about left on the clock, and it's just winding down.
Life lead slightly in favor of XSK Samurai. 30 seconds on the clock now.
Ah, c'est franchement les rounds les plus longs qu'on ait eu.
I can't help it.
I know.
Sa zone.
Oh, no CA. That could have. Oh, dash up. Now you got to be careful.
Ah, attention, le V-trigger activé en plus. Oh, il l'a interrompu. Oh là là, la remontée. Ah, de l'anti-air.
Oh my god, the
anti-air. Tout ça pour mourir avec un bas medium kick Tatsu.
Walk back low block. And heavy DP would have killed there, right?
Aïe aïe aïe.
I don't think it would have worked. I think it would have stuck.
Just make sure he doesn't get out of the corner like he has been.
You're looking like a rock with moss on it right now, bro. That's how long those rounds were.
CJ's defense, he's done an excellent job of breaking down Samurai.
Allez, c'est reparti pour un match, hein. Franchement, c'est le match le plus long de la Street Fighter League.
Samurai, who's done an amazing job of breaking down CJ's defense. But I will say this, and I have to commend CJ. The fact that we've talked about how fast my guy plays, he is playing some lame Street Fighter right now with Nikali. My man's not known to slow down. He's not known for reading books, you know?
Dang, like that?
I'm just saying, dude.
You gotta get a picture book.
Look, my man's got a damage book. That's what he's got. This is all pictures, baby.
He takes the book and throws it at you? Nice.
Nice. Whoa. Moby Dick. This is good literature.
Tale of Two Cities. Classic.
Catcher in the Rye. Why not?
We don't read.
What's a book? Video games.
Allez, finalement, il se retrouve dans le coin. Ah bah, il leur sort direct.
Match still going on. That's how long.
Il utilise ses diables vraiment au bon moment.
But you know what? It went by so quickly. 35 seconds left on the clock already. Samurai with a hefty life lead.
Bonne punition.
Dash up once again. Life lead in favor of Samurai.
Oh, le V reversal qui a pas touché. Il a des petits bras.
That's a samurai. That's a patented samurai technique.
V reversal gets the knockdown perfect and gets a bunch of life off of there with that great life. Oh, you gotta be careful. Please do not
on arrive aux 10
right
secondes de la fin là.
10 seconds. My man's just hitting.
Et le bas medium kick. Samurai est tellement content.
And now the tides have turned once again, and Samurai is just taking his sweet time.
Bien le Shoryu. Samurai qui est sur le point de gagner.
The long distance.
Il peut se faire attraper toujours, mais balle de match. Hein.
Just over the hill.
Right?
Ça joue patient. Oh, il a sauté, il a pas eu le temps d'entière comme il faut, CJ. Donc il y a eu de bons dégâts là.
Oh my God. Just controlling the neutral with that V skill too. And just to point out,
bonne ouverture de garde. En plus, il se retrouve dans le coin direct en un combo.
Since receiving it in the update for Street Fighter.
It's the gift of giving. What it is. That's what he's doing. He's giving up all this V skill 2. Oh boy. The V skill 2 to slowly creep up, right? This is yours.
Oh, bien, il l'a cherché dans son Tatsumaki.
Him anticipate that air Tatsu. But once again, starting to speed back up in favor of CJ True. 38 seconds left on the clock. Slow and steady wins the race, at least for Samurai has been, to get back in control. This is still set point. And it's winding down. 27 seconds left on the clock. V skill to set up the pressure. Oh, once again, but Samurai still fighting. I believe this is still doable, though.
there's still, you know, critical art might be a threat here. If Samurai gets an opening with the critical art, I think he might get the life lead, even though there's 13 seconds left on the clock. Trying to close the gap. 10 seconds now. CJ Truth is not going to be taking any damage.
Hey. Là, ça va être le dernier last round. Est-ce qu'on va arriver aux 10 secondes de la fin encore une fois? Vu que c'est le dernier round, peut-être, hein?
Oof. Fireballs.
Oh non! Une fois qu'il se le prend, ça! Il a fallu que ce soit au dernier
It's
round.
not the first time. This is like the second time we've seen it hit. And once again, the navigation of said V skill by Samurai should not be
Allez, le Tatsumaki dedans, il est un peu abusé là.
The tech of fighting V skill too, that Tatsu obviously has projectile invincibility. Using it in the neutral versus that is going to be really good. But that's also why you see Nikali, CJ dashing up and blocking. He knows that that's an option. Samurai known to Tatsu himself through a fireball or two in his day. Nice EX.
Oh là là, la punition là!
No.
Oh! Plus ça avait rebondi sur le crash là.
On the vomit on the way out.
Who's gonna clean up this mess? Not I, sir.
Fourth throw. This is getting bleak
Ouh là
for
là.
Samurai and
Oh!
Team
Et
Nasr.
c'est une victoire de CJ.
Listen, he may be a young man, but he plays like an old soul. He's got all the patience in the world.
But that's one of the things that makes CJ
Là, les
so
alphas, ils
good.
sont tellement
The
bien.
fact that
Sérieux.
he can play those kinds of games. He can make
Ils sont
you speed
incroyables, ils sont trop forts.
up. And then
Franchement,
you
je
can
pense
see
que c'est eux
right
qui
now,
gagnent.
he can
Hein.
slow down to a crawl if have to.
C'est pour ça qu'il y a Punk qui l'a acheté sa maison. Hein.
Really difficult situation on the side of Team Nasr. Again, we emphasize how important every single one of these wins could be for the
Ah, Big Sur, il n'y avait pas besoin, mais franchement, quand tu dois gagner un round, tu mets la max, quoi. Juste pour être sûr.
Nephew coming up. Once again, I really like this order for Alpha 3. However, we've seen that man right there, Angrybird, run some OCVs. We've seen the capacity for Nasr to stay alive, and Seth is the character that we're going to get in.
I like it.
You like it?
Bonne nuit, Discord.
Okay, all right. I'm not too sure. I'm going to be real. I'm not too sure.
Hey, une colline, Mezouille,
We have
attention.
Nasr's Angrybird going up against Team Alpha 3's Nephew. Seth versus Colleen, and the crush counter is first blood.
Oh, word? Got the counter hit confirmed off the crouching light kick. Yeah, tried to bait out. Oh, yeah, I like the vanity step usage from the V skill.
Dash up, punish.
Nice.
Okay. Oh, no, you cannot walk up on Nephew. You cannot walk up on Nephew.
Oh,
Yo,
dommage,
you're
la shove,
good,
il s'est levé un peu tard.
Angrybird, but you got to be careful. And on top of that, V skill one's on the table. And Angrybird's like, yeah, that's cool and all, but I'm Angrybird.
Oh,
back throw.
That was a slight mishap, but it worked out even better for Angrybird getting the back throw. Here comes
Nephew's tick throws.
Nephew. Oh, boy, that standing heavy punch, extending the range with V-trigger 2. Be careful.
The throw, first round, that's going to be Nephew. This is exactly what I was talking about. If you are going to try and control this pace, you have to remember that Colleen has big buttons. You get a crush versus this character, you get a counter hit. Look at the carry. Being able to shut down Seth's neutral is integral to the gameplay of being able to fight that character.
Oh, he found a bust out with the twin fang. Great confirm from the side of Angrybird. A forward throw after the dash down.
Oh, dommage.
Look at Tonkary's roll. He ran into it. Oh,
elle se fait absorber au moment de son coup. Putain, la remontée! Remonte pas!
Vanity steps and all extensions accessible no longer.
Nice.
Nice. Let's go.
Boy.
Big damage.
I'm just he won't play scared. He'll play like probably crazy.
Ouais, Pierre vient de dire que Colin has a big butt. Ah, je suis pas sûre que ça passe, surtout que c'est un commentaire officiel hein, de Capcom. Mais bon. Salut, nous savez comment ça va? Allez, la punition, Max Crush Counter. En plus contre le mur. Oh, la barre de stun. Oh, dommage, il avait sauté en plus derrière. Il avait fait une shot dans le vent. Mais peut-être il aurait eu le temps de lui mettre un petit coup pour provoquer le stun.
Like Mega Man. Doesn't sound like Mega Man, bro. I don't know what was that.
When he lands, it goes.
Are you sure?
Into the V-trigger 2 activation. The Hailstorm keeping Angrybird locked down. I like it.
Oh, that could have been so much worse.
Yes, Steve.
Oh, oh no! That is going to be
boy.
Thank you, Victor.
Bruh. Don't do that.
What?
You're playing really good.
Mezu, il était là?
I am about this so strong.
Je dis ça, je dis rien, il y a une waifu qui est en train de gagner. Hein.
It's been so close. Now Nephew is really starting to break down Angrybird and looking to get the first 2-0, right?
Well, I mean,
vous savez, ça se passe comment les matchs aujourd'hui? Bah écoute, c'est une grande victoire des waifus, hein, j'ai envie de te dire. La Laura de iDom nous a fait rêver, a bien gagné comme il faut. Et là, on a une petite colline là qui va peut-être rendre Mezoui très pauvre ce soir.
Single hits for playing footsies. This is what I was talking about a few weeks ago in this matchup. Colleen likes to swing at these ranges. And having
je dis ça, et au moment où je dis ça, évidemment, Colleen est en train de perdre.
Oh, activation. Gotta be careful here. I like the crouch short and just nice whip punish.
Oh, but no follow through after the crouch strong.
Great tick throw. Tick throw tech, excuse me. Angrybird. And just waiting out the timer for this V trigger. Finally gets a crush and look at the damage payout right there. Forward throw. You cannot afford to be stunned right now. First round, game 2.
Raw activation there from Angrybird.
Yeah.
Was Nephew caught blocking low on that one?
Yes, on the caught blocking low on the first one. Tried to attack afterwards and they traded. That was the KO.
Okay, gotcha.
B skill. That back heavy kick right there in that range is so strong. I love committing to the crouching buttons. Committing to the crouching buttons and range 3 is so good. Still have the usage of that V skill as well. Ooh. Nice. Also range 3 good, that crouching heavy kick. Just think about when I say range 3, that's the range that I'm thinking about. Where that crouching heavy kick can hit and still be in contention that you have to worry about. Nephew still backing down.
Too, right? Again, back roundhouse have been the biggest threat for a lot of these players here at Street Fighter League. Again, we see it time and time again so often to control the neutral space. Angrybird still hovering around that range while throwing out his own crouching heavy kick, almost in similar fashion, right?
It's absolutely true.
Checking with the low medium kick, double time.
Oh, il a absorbé pendant son medium kick.
Not fearing the low medium kicks at all, but V-trigger is on deck for Nephew. There's the activation.
Oh, nice. The neutral tries to get the follow-up just a bit outside. Not going to be able to get it, but here's the corner.
Allez, fais-nous une remontée là. Oh non, la super utilisée là. Putain, il va peut-être prendre le match. Je pense pas que ça la tue. Mais là, ça va être chaud.
Big damage.
I hope he doesn't dash up. Yeah, walks up with a low check. I like that.
Oh, tu peux remonter, Nephew, tu peux le faire.
Tries to go for the shimmy. Angrybird
13 secondes. Oh mon dieu, rate pas ton combo. Même si des fois tu rates, Nephew, là il faut que tu réussisses. Mais oui. C'est ça qu'on veut. Allez, on remonte tout ça. Allez, balle de match.
Oh, great awareness from the spacing there from Nephew.
And it was because Angrybird backed up and gave all that space to Nephew to walk out of that corner. I felt like the round that we saw Angrybird take from Nephew was because continued to challenge at a neutral range right here around that range 3. Just being able to fight right here is important. Less V skill in that second game, in this second match, excuse me. See now it changes up, but that gets the throw for Nephew. Yeah, 14 weeks in, it seems like the Seth isn't getting the job done. One of the reasons we say you don't want to have only one character come into the Street Fighter League dance. Saves so much meter right there. This next series can
oh là là, une super chacun, franchement, une erreur, tout peut se jouer maintenant. On a un confirme.
Effective Seth can be, but it's been 14 weeks. I still think Seth is still as strong as ever, to be honest.
Situation.
Oh, ça gratte tellement, il a utilisé toutes les barres d'ex là. Oh, bah lui, allez, mais oui, voilà. Heureusement, cette fois, il a pas raté. Les waifus au pouvoir cette semaine.
first
Ah.
place.
Les waifus sont là.
A team sweep on the side of Alpha 3.
Trop bien.
We mentioned that that's
Trop
what you're aiming
contente.
for anyway here. If you lose
C'était beau.
these matches,
Les Alpha 3, ils sont trop loin dans le game. Oh là là, ils sont loin. Ils sont loin.
Dissipates the dream of Nasr.
That is a word indeed.
C'est beau.
It is definitely a word. Alpha 3, however, gonna, you know,
Nephew
strengthen
tellement
that
solide
lead
et
and
Horn.
their sights
Là,
toward
là,
that
c'est avec
playoff
Colin
picture.
en plus, ça
Going
fait
with
plaisir.
Another team sweep and man.
I gotta say, the entirety of Alpha 3 is
Les
playing
Zayn,
really
au
well
moins,
against their opponents and their
7 n'a
playstyle.
pas dominé
One of
cette
the more
semaine et
notable
ça,
ones
c'est
might be
plaisant.
CJ Truth, the way he outplayed Samurai in his own game, the patience game. We've known CJ Truth to be a very aggressive player.
Il devrait
with
se
that
faire nerf
candy.
en
And
février.
again, switching over to Necalli,
Bah, on
very
attend, hein.
unprecedented.
Il n'y a pas de
We
date
really
là.
get to see that pick.
Il n'y a
But
pas de
here he is
date
against
pour
CJ Truth doing so well for himself, growing
le
before our
début de
very
la
eyes,
saison,
and clearly
véritablement.
standing by with Rob TV.
Dans 2 jours, la finale Japon,
I'm here
j'avoue.
with Team Alpha 3, CJ Truth coming off a huge win up against Samurai's Ryu with the Necalli. How you feeling, bro?
I'm feeling good, man. I like how our team performed today.
So specifically that Necalli, I thought your Necalli was trash, horrible, bottom of the barrel, worst I've ever seen. But it turns out that when you get that
Ah, ça sera annoncé après la finale dans 2 jours. Ok, au moins, c'est cette fin de semaine, là, on aura des infos, donc ça fait plaisir.
Yeah, I was talking to my team about it kind of the last couple weeks here. Like, I think my Necalli is better than it's played in tournament. I had 2 Seth players before, and I think that's why maybe the Necalli didn't look as good as it usually is.
So I actually talked to iDom about this concept, but it applies to you guys as well. Punk has
Il y a des articles qui disent le 5 février. Ok. C'est bon à savoir.
He's got you guys a few very important wins early on, OCVs.
Ah bah si c'est le 5, la mise à jour se fera au même moment.
They can't do it alone, right? You need an amazing supporting cast, maybe a big 3 even. It's not, he's the alpha, but this team is Alpha 3 for a reason. And I feel like over these last couple of weeks, these last few weeks, you and Nephew have woken up just in time for the playoffs to your true form. Can you speak to what happened there and how you're feeling going into the playoffs?
Yeah, I think at the beginning, Punk definitely bailed us out in a couple of games. You know, some of those reverse OCVs were just unreal. But, you know, I think me and Nephew were just trying to find our bearings and get to a point where we're playing as good as we can be. And I think
Vicos TV, merci beaucoup pour le raid.
He's looking unreal right now. And I'm just trying to do the same because these guys are so good. I'm trying to keep up.
And you know, we had to get all the political questions out the way first. But you know what I want to know, CJ? What I want to know is if it comes down to it in this Team Alpha 3 going up against Team
Hello, Raphaël Farmer.
You know, led by Punk, led by iDom, what's going to happen in that situation?
We're ready. We know what we can do. I think we're going to win.
I mean, iDom is coming for you guys, though. Laura, Poison, pick your poison. Ooh, damn, that's a bar. What you think about that, man?
I mean, he can do whatever he wants to do. It's not going to change what we're going to do, though. We're going to do the same thing and just go in there and show up, and we're going to execute, and we're going to win.
CJ Truth looking extremely confident, having every reason to be.
Ah bah ils ont de quoi être confiants, hein. De toute façon ils dominent largement au niveau du classement. Il reste que 2 éditions, hein. Normalement ça se termine mi-février.
Right? Like if Cammy is the goal,
un gros lag entre l'image et le son, ça vient de toi, Genetics, hein.
Is the brake pedal completely slowed that match down. Had a time match against Samurai, one of the most patient players I know. In a high tense situation, man, see that was masterful, dude. The way that he was able to fight Samurai.
CJ Master Truth?
Dang.
Is that what that is?
Is that the evolution?
I like it.
CJ Master Truth?
I'm all about it, to be honest.
That solidifies and clinches that playoff picture for the side of All In as well as Team Alpha 3. We will get that matchup that Rob TV was just talking about. That is going to be the first match. The first team battle playoff week will be none other than Team Alpha 3 going up against Team All In, and that's only on the winner's side. We still have more matches to get into. Who else you guys are going to see play in that playoff week, and we're going to touch on that right after this break. You guys don't want to miss it. Stay involved with the conversation and join us right after this.
Bon bah voilà, on a vu la Street Fighter League cette semaine. Ça reprend la semaine prochaine, jeudi soir. En tout cas, c'est la domination des waifus cette semaine. Je ne peux être plus heureuse que ça. C'était parfait pour moi ce soir. Génial, trop contente.